How can founders avoid security risks when scaling infrastructure? Imagine your startup is growing rapidly, and your infrastructure is expanding just as fast. It's exciting, but it also opens doors for potential security issues. As you add more users, servers, and data, the risk of attacks increases. The good news is that security doesn't have to slow down your growth. You can build it into your operations from the very beginning. Start with a security risk assessment before you scale. Map out your most important assets like customer data, proprietary code, and financial information. Identify where vulnerabilities exist and prioritize fixing the most critical ones first. This gives you a clear plan instead of guessing where to spend your security budget. Many founders skip this step and end up paying a lot later when a breach happens. Authentication and access control are your first line of defense. Implement multi-factor authentication across all systems, not just sensitive ones. This means users verify their identity with 2 or more methods, like a password and a code sent to their phone. Use role-based access control so employees only see what they need for their jobs. This limits damage if someone's account gets compromised. Centralized identity management tools like Amazon Identity and Access Management or Azure Active Directory make managing access easier as your team grows. Network security needs multiple layers. Use firewalls at your perimeter to block unwanted traffic. Segment your network so critical assets are isolated from less sensitive parts. If one part gets hacked, segmentation stops attackers from moving sideways through your entire system. As you move to cloud environments, implement microsegmentation to isolate individual workloads, making it harder for hackers to spread. Encrypting data is a must. Encrypt data when it's being transferred and when it's stored. This way, even if someone breaches your system, the data is useless without the encryption keys. Use strong encryption protocols and check your cloud provider's encryption practices to ensure they meet industry standards. Adopt a zero-trust architecture. This means every user and device must be validated before they connect, whether they are inside or outside your network. Monitor user activity and device health constantly. This approach becomes more important as you add remote workers and third-party access. Patch management is often overlooked but is vital. Automate updates for operating systems and software so vulnerabilities are patched quickly. Use centralized tools to manage patches and test updates before deploying them widely. Unpatched software is an open door for hackers. For remote teams, enforce virtual private networks and endpoint protection on all devices. Use secure collaboration tools and provide regular security training. As your team expands, this training becomes part of your company culture, helping everyone stay vigilant. Continuous monitoring and real-time response are essential. Use security information and event management systems to detect unusual activity. Set up alerts for critical issues and have an incident response plan ready. Knowing about problems early can prevent big disasters. Compliance with standards like General Data Protection Regulation, Service Organization Control 2, or International Organization for Standardization 1021 helps build trust. Use automated tools to enforce policies and run regular audits. Staying compliant as you grow keeps your reputation intact. Regular backups are your safety net. Store copies off-site and update them frequently. This protects you from ransomware and other data loss scenarios. When scaling, having reliable backups becomes a non-negotiable part of your operations. Conduct regular security testing. Run penetration tests and vulnerability scans to find weaknesses before attackers do. Stress test your infrastructure to see how it holds up under pressure. This ongoing testing helps you stay ahead of threats. Choose your cloud provider carefully. Look into their security protocols, data handling, and access controls. Make sure they follow industry standards and have a transparent track record. Ask for references and case studies. A thorough check now saves you from surprises later. Understand the shared responsibility model with your cloud provider. Know what security tasks they handle and what you need to manage. This clarity helps prevent gaps in your defenses. Incorporate security into your development process. Use secure coding practices and tools that scan for vulnerabilities early. Building security into your code from the start saves time and money later. Use automated security tools to keep your environment safe. Cloud security posture management tools monitor your configurations against best practices. Identity and access management systems enforce least privilege access automatically. Key management systems rotate encryption keys regularly. These tools help prevent mistakes and spot threats without manual effort. Showing strong security practices to investors and partners signals that you are serious about protecting data. Many investors ask about security before funding. Customers and partners expect their information to be safe. Good security becomes a business advantage, not just a cost. The secret to scaling securely is to make security part of your daily operations from the beginning. Don't wait until you're bigger to start fixing security gaps. The founders who do this attract better investors, partners, and talent. They also avoid costly breaches that can shut down a startup.